It is 8:05 and Halloween is just 12 days away now. Can you believe it?
By.
Okay, so whether you're going trick-or-treating with your pets or staying home to hand out candy to trick-or-treaters, there are some things that you need to keep in mind to avoid a big scare with your furry friends. We want to keep it all treats, no tricks.
Yes, exactly. So joining us live now to discuss is Dr. Thomas Makoviak, veterinarian from WellHaven Pet Health. Good morning.
Good morning, Travis. Morning, Emily. I'm still giggling about you guys going back and forth about the Instagram. I can't.
I have to give Travis a hard time because he doesn't have one.
You would not believe the amount of grief I get off camera, let alone on camera.
I wish I could be not on social media.
It is ridiculous. You can be. You have a choice.
No, I don't.
All right. Let's get to the whole reason you joined us this morning, Dr. Makoviak. So talking about, dealing with your pets during Halloween and trick-or-treaters. So if you're staying home, what's maybe a good way to help your pet not get scared or scared as much by trick-or-treaters or neighbors that are walking around?
But one important thing is make sure your pet can really go somewhere where it's a safe place. If it's your bedroom or if your pet has its own room, make sure that door is open because, people coming in and out and different smells and different faces and noises and the doorbell, that can really stress out any dog, big dog or small dog or cat. Just make sure they have a route to escape inside the house and don't leave the main door open because they can just run away because of the scare that they're perceiving. In that case, make sure there's a collar on your pet, an ID tag, and hopefully your pet is also microchipped.
Yeah, that's all good things. I know I have a pup who loves to say hello to everyone, maybe a little more forcefully than they want to say hi. So, it's good to keep close tabs on the front door for sure.
Absolutely.
The candy bowl is likely going to be sitting by the door as well. So I know that's a big thing with pets. You got to watch the candy.
Yes, and people just think, most people hopefully know, well, chocolate can be toxic to your pets, right? Which is true. So what happens when your dog or kitty eats chocolate, it can really upset the stomach, cause vomit, diarrhea, but the main thing is it can really have a negative effect on your heart, on your pet's heart, can cause arrhythmias and just needs to be seen right away. The darker the chocolate, the worse. But it doesn't mean that other candy is safe. A lot of candy is now replacing its regular sugar with xylitol, and xylitol is a toxic substance, a sweetener that can really cause liver damage to your pet, and that needs to be seen right away. It's often found in gums and many candy. Now, many companies call xylitol birch sugar, so it sounds more natural, right? Doesn't mean it's safe. Oh, birch, yeah, oh, birch, it's something safe, right? No, it's not. It's xylitol. It's equally toxic. So please, don't give any candy, don't give any chocolates, don't any of that. If they want a little treat, give them a little sweet piece of carrot or piece of broccoli. That is safe, but no candy, no chocolates.
I'd never heard xylitol called birch sugar. Yeah,
yep.
Good to know.
Yep.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
So as people are trick-or-treating, whether you're staying home or maybe you're one of the trick-or-treaters, what's the best piece of advice to, do you keep your pet inside or outside as people are coming around?
I think we keep our pets inside, and we actually lock them in our main bedroom. That way we know no one can get there, they cannot escape, and they're really the safe place. Play maybe a little bit of music, that way they're distracted by that and don't hear the doorbell ringing and people laughing and having a good time. And think about one more thing. Americans, we love here, right, dressing our pets up in costumes.
I was just about to ask you that, as someone who likes to dress up Sam.
Yes, I think it's awesome. And they're like the funniest costumes. You can make everything from Star Wars to insects to whatever you want, right? It's really, really fun to follow people on Instagram with their pets and costumes. Hint, hint. But one big thing is to consider. A lot of those costumes have little dangly things, little beds, little buttons. Pets will chew them up, will eat them, will swallow them, and then you have a foreign body and need to go to the emergency vet. Just be very, very careful with dressing them up. That there's nothing too dangly, too close to the faces.
Yeah, maybe just put some stuff on long enough for the photo. Once you get the Instagram, once you get the gram.
Once you get that necessary Instagram pic, that's when you take it off.
Then you can let them, relax for the rest of the night. But good
Absolutely.
stuff. Okay, Dr. Makoviak from WellHaven, always good to talk with you. Thanks for the safety tips. Hopefully everyone can have a happy Halloween.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care.